Another great sign, and I can testify to this like no other. You like to write. If you like to write, basically writing is a type of public speaking. Even more so, public speaking and talking to audience is a type of writing. But instead of your canvas, you have the audience, right? So if you like writing, it's a good sign that you can be a great public speaker. I started writing a while ago, and I never liked to read, believe it or not. So I'm not a big reader. And I was always coming from the place of belief that if you don't read a lot, you won't make a great writer, which turned out to be a total bull. False information. You can be a great writer. It's just something that is that you can develop, or that is something that is God-given. And if you want to, and in my case, I started writing 5-6 years ago, and I only became public speaker roughly a year ago. Not to mention like my business years, when I was talking to deliver presentation and delivered presentation to my customers or my employees. But roughly a year ago, I started doing this content generation project. So I generate content, I do live streams, and I consider to be myself to be a public speaker. So it all started with the writing. And yet another thing is that you can improve and improvise on the fly. So if it's okay, it's not a big problem for you to sort of add your opinion, or you have an opinion on pretty much any topic. So you're an all-around well-versed person. It's also a great sign that, for example, a Q&A section, like question and answers, which I adore, I really like, and that's my bread and butter. In the public speeches, I really admire. First of all, I like questions, and for example, if you are rounded person, no question will catch you with your pants down, right? So it's just something that you really might enjoy to improvise. Another important condition, another important thing that you might want to have is that you're full of energy and you're a positive person. If you are not half empty but half full, and you believe that you can leave this world in a better shape than when you enter this world, that just makes you an endless optimist. I myself am an undeniable optimist and unshakable optimist, and I want to help people believe in themselves more and stand out and, beat their own insecurities by going out, standing on stage, or delivering these speeches online or offline. So that's the world that I try to build. There are a lot of people like that. And moreover, if you are empathetic, you're not only the optimist, but you're empathetic. You like communication. You know how to listen. You know how to give how to properly criticize people, right? We know about the rule. We don't criticize people, we only criticize action. You know how to, kind of support people. You are just a great person, like people-centric person, and people love to be around you. You can make a case that great speakers are bored. And that is true. Similarly to the natural leaders. I had a guest on my podcast. If you don't know, I have a podcast. Mark Harshberg. He's a writer and author of the book Career Toolkit. And he told me that, yeah, there are definitely a lot of leaders who are just born, so who are like preconditioned due to their upbringing and or social circumstances to be great with people, extroverts. But it doesn't make that you cannot learn these skills. It's absolutely possible. Take me, for example. In my high school and university, I was super uptight and insecure boy who, really, this is my personal information, but I actually lost my virginity at a really, really old age. And believe me, I had so many insecurities, so much doubt about myself. But look at me now. So if I could make it, you can make it as well. So don't think that only the chosen ones can perform on stage or perform online. No, it's not the case. Everyone can do it. You just have to have proper guidance and believe in yourself.